can't wait to see what illusion you've come up with for us. One of those romantic boy meets girl, boy loses girl stories?
It's better than that.
Hi everyone, today's video is going to be on my November favorites. I literally feel like I just filmed my October favorites like yesterday, but here we are with November favorites, and I don't have a ton of things to show you guys, but the things that I am going to show you I'm obsessed with and I can't wait to share, so let's get right into it. Starting off with beauty, the first thing I have is a little bit bougie, but I honestly really like it, hence why it's in my favorites, and I think it's a really good product despite it being a tiny bit expensive for what it is. It's the Givenchy Mr. Brow Groom, and the reason I picked this up was because Kathleen Lights mentioned it in one of her favorites videos, I think, and the majority of the makeup products that I ever buy are because of her recommendations, but she had used this in the video where she mentioned it, and her eyebrows looked so feathery, and that's my favorite look in an eyebrow, and she said it was because of this, and here we are. It's made it to my favorites because it's true. I'm wearing it today. Not only does it really feather out your eyebrows, but this stuff is no joke. It's literally glue for your eyebrows. I thought the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel was cement for your eyebrows. No, this sets your eyebrows in place and they will not move until you scrub this off. Next I have a lip pencil, and it's by Palladio, and it's their lip liner in the color Rose. I don't remember where I got this lip liner, but I know it was really inexpensive, and it's a really good lip liner. It reminds me a little bit of the NYX lip liners, not completely because you guys know those are my favorite lip liners of all time, but this one is really, really close, and I just really love the color of this. I'm gonna link a video where I wore this. I think it was my last video, so that you guys can see it on my lips, but this is very, very comfortable. It doesn't dry out my lips, and it stays on for a really, really long time, and it's really pigmented. Next, I have a blush. This blush is old. It's honestly one of the first blushes that I purchased. It's by MAC, and it's called Warm Soul, and I'm sure everybody has heard about this blush. It's amazing. It's what I'm wearing today, and it's the perfect like nude warm toned blush, which I feel like is the only thing I wear nowadays, but I think it's the most flattering on my skin. I have very pale skin during this time of year, and it just brings a little bit of warmth to my skin along with my bronzer. I went to Sephora on Black Friday. This was a little point perk, the Smashbox step-by-step contour palette, and I only like the contour and the bronze shade in this palette. I've used the highlight shade under my eyes, and it's not bad. I just prefer setting my under eyes with a loose powder, and I haven't really tried it like on the areas where I should highlight my face, which I probably should, and I will, but the contour and the bronze shades are the ones that I'm wearing today, and I love them. I think that they're very pigmented and finely milled and buttery. I think that these shades are perfect for my skin tone. The contour shade is like an ashy brown, and then the bronze shade reminds me a lot of Laguna, which is kind of like an orangey shade, but not extremely over the top orange. Next is another product that I've had in my collection for a while, but it's one of those products that you use again and you're like, why did I ever stop using this? I don't understand myself sometimes. But it's the IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination Powder. I have the shade Fair, and it's a really good match for me right now. It is perfect for people who have dry skin because it's illuminating and it doesn't make your face look dried or cakey, even though it's a powder. I have it on today. What I like to do with this is after I apply my bronzer and blush and all of my makeup pretty much, I go in with this just to smooth everything out and make everything look more seamless. Next, I talked about this in my last video, my skincare video, but the reason I'm mentioning it this month is because I had stopped using this for almost a month. I don't know why. I got lazy with my skincare routine, and when I put this back into my skincare routine, I can tell a difference right away. I can't say enough good things about this stuff. It just really helps make my skin look so even. Next, I have a little like decor piece, and it's a little board that my boyfriend got me, and it's just a chalkboard on this side and a cork board on the other side, which I have to get little pins for, and it looks like this. This is a perfect gift for somebody who likes quotes or pictures and things like that, because obviously you can pin the pictures on this side And you can write whatever you want on this side with a chalk marker, which I need to get a thinner one because I wrote this, but the marker was too thick, so it kind of looks like crap. But I think it's such a pretty piece to gift to someone. Next, I have 2 pens, and I don't think I've ever mentioned this on my channel. I have talked about bullet journaling and like planners and things like that in my favorites, but I'm a stationery addict. Ever since I was little, while all the kids were going to like Toys R Us or playing with Barbies, I was buying chalkboards and marker boards. Okay, I had like a full-on office when I was young, and I would love to write, and I loved pens, and I loved practicing my handwriting, and I loved journals and books. I don't know, I was obsessed with it, and I still am, and I love pens. So I wanted to include 2 of my favorite pens, and if they weren't that good, I wouldn't include them, trust me. I could see how talking about pens in a favorite is a little boring, but who knows, maybe some of you like stationery and you like pens, you're in school and you're looking for the next best pen to write with, and you like this stuff, I don't know. But the first one is by Kiki K, and it kind of reminds me of the Sharpie pens or the Sharpie markers, but a little tiny bit thinner. And what I love about this one is that it doesn't bleed through the paper. You know how sometimes Sharpie markers can bleed through the paper? This one gives you the same effect as a Sharpie marker, obviously the pen ones, the thin Sharpie markers, but it doesn't bleed through the papers that I've tried. And this is the star of the show right here. It's the Pilot Juice pen, .38, and it has like a little clip thing up here so you can put it, like clip it to whatever you want. Very, very, very thin, but the writing is pretty dark. If you like to write, or you have a planner or a bullet journal, or you're in school and you are very particular about note-taking or handwriting or whatever, I don't know, give this a try. I promise you, they're amazing. My only fashion favorite for this month is this dress. Any kind of bell sleeve top or dress. I really, really love this. It has bell sleeves and it ties at the waist. It's a really, really comfortable, like thick cotton material, so it's perfect for like the fall and winter. And I just think it's so flattering and such a unique looking dress. And I left the best for last. This is my favorite thing ever, you guys. I do not know what I was doing before I had this. It's the iPad Pro 9.7 inch. I got the smaller one because the bigger one is just way too big in my opinion. And with it, I got the Apple Pencil. If you like calligraphy or hand lettering or sketching, drawing, if you're any kind of digital creative or graphic designer or anything like that, this is like crisp. This is my Christmas gift to myself, and I'm obsessed with it. If you guys want a what's on my iPad, or you know, my favorite apps for sketching or hand lettering and things like that, I would be more than happy to do that video. I can literally write exactly how I would write on paper on my iPad. Obviously, it's excellent for school or taking notes. And that's everything for my November favorites. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video.